Keep your love. Don't have to restart your love every time somebody comes and go, because your love is not dependent. Check this out. Next sentence. My love is not. As a matter of fact, close your eyes real quick. Put your phone down. Put your phone down. Let's do something. Put your phone down. Put your phone down. I'm about to. Let's do this. Now, I don't have any pants on, so don't look up my dress, because I know some of your mind is be dirty. Don't look up my dress. I'm just here meditating, okay? All right. Put your phones down. Just hear my voice. All right, go ahead and close your eyes for a second and just take some deep breaths. Just take some deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. I want to do something real quick. Breathe in, breathe out. Deep breaths, about 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Deep breathing. Send your attention to your heart, right in the center of your chest. Not to the left, but in the center, your heart chakra. So focus on this part right here. Send your attention there. As you breathe in, let your breath come from this same spot. And as you exhale, send it back to the same place. Okay, take it to the same place. Just keep breathing right here. And exhale right here. Even if you are driving, go ahead and put your hand in your chest and exhale from this place. And listen to me as I speak. Repeat in your mind or out loud. Love is mine. Love is mine. Keep breathing deeply. Trust is mine. Trust is mine. I love because I choose to love. Love is always present within me. Love is permanent within me. I choose to express love. My love is my power. My love is my power. My love is my power. I will never stop loving. I continue to love through disappointments, through breakup, to situations, I continue to love. I owe myself my 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 love. All right. So, let me fix my dress because I don't want y'all to see up my skirt. Hey Tanya, how are you doing? We have to stop giving up our love because people give up on us. Here's the thing, we stop loving, and when we stop loving, the people who are meant to be with us can't reach us. They can't, because we choose to stop loving in that moment. Anytime you choose to stop loving in that moment, then you will disconnect. You will actually let go of the grip. You actually let go of the grip. See, when you give in love, love must come back. Love must come back. Yeah, love must come back. It's impossible for it not to come back. It must come back. It comes back so much. And sometimes the longer it takes, it's building interest. I don't understand. It's building interest. It's building interest. But you have to allow it to just come back when it's time. You have to allow it without expecting it. Because when you give, you don't need to expect anything back. Listen, if I give you my words, and if I give you these kind of conversations, I don't expect anything from you. I don't expect anything from you. I don't expect anything back. So now, my karma is being built in a place where I'm enjoying my own karma. I still need to learn to love myself. You don't have to learn to love yourself. There's no way how to learn to love yourself. Let me explain. Many of us think that we have to learn to love ourselves. You have to learn to accept yourself. Loving is not the issue, it's the acceptance. I think we make loving too much difficult stuff. Love, you don't have to learn to love yourself. You just have to accept yourself. And when you accept yourself, you gotta stop comparing yourself. If you stop comparing yourself, a lot of times, naturally, love happens. Love don't happen when there's comparisons. You can't, oh my God, she look better than me. She's prettier than me. Look at her body is better than mine. When you have all that stuff, it's hard to love. It's hard to love. Listen, even in relationship, if you have all that stuff in your relationship and you think and you look out there and you say, oh, she looks better. Oh, she's smarter than mine. He has been looking, and he's more conscious. You're gonna be confused. There's no need to compare anything. It's like comparing a fish and a bird. But the bird can fly, but the fish can't. Yeah, but you put the bird in the damn sea and the bird drowned. We have to stop with the comparison. Many of us, we are comparing ourselves based on social media, based on who looks better, based on our body type, based on our. You can't be compared because you have nothing to compare. You have nothing to be compared with. Nobody could compare to you. But that's something that you have to practice. That's not something that you could just stop doing. You have to practice it. So when your mind is telling you compare, shut your mind up. Say shut up. Like seriously, say shut up. Shut up. See, people don't speak to their minds. And sometimes when you speak to your mind, you feel ashamed. Tell your mind to shut up. Shut up. Because it's not, listen, when is the last time? Thank you, Cecile. When is the last time? Okay, let's do something real quick, okay? Let's try something else, okay? You know I like exercises, right? So let's try something. You are ready? Let's try something. Y'all want to try something? Real quick? Can I show you all a point? Hey, Kate Lee, how are you? I like to have stuff on my life that I could show people what I'm talking about, because I think sometimes y'all think that I be talking crazy. Okay? I think I think sometimes y'all think I'm crazy because I be saying all these things and y'all probably think that I don't practice what I preach. Everything that I speak is because I practice it first. If I didn't practice it, I wouldn't speak it because I wouldn't know how to speak it. I wouldn't know how to say it. You can't just say these things if you don't know these things. This stuff is very hard to make up. You can't make up these things. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. So let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna give you 1 minute. And in this minute, I want you to relax your mind. Just relax your mind, relax your body. Put the phone down because I don't want the frequency of the phone to touch your hand and to be in your body. I want it close to your face because I don't want the frequency and all these frequencies interacting with your mind. Okay, so let's do something. Okay, I want you to put your phone down and I'm gonna give you 1 minute and I'll just let your mind go. Just let your mind go. Don't judge your thoughts. Don't focus on your thoughts. Don't fight your thoughts. Don't be mad at your thoughts. Just let your mind go. Your focus is just to let your mind go. Okay? You all get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Because after that, I'm gonna ask you a question. I wanna ask you a question after that experiment. Okay? I'm gonna ask you one question. And the question that I ask you is gonna be very enlightened. You all ready? So for 1 minute, you ready? Start. Just let your mind go. Put the phone down, let your mind go. Nobody commenting, so I guess nobody have their phone. That's good. Just think. All right, that's time. All right, go ahead and pick back up your phone. I see people are listening. People are doing it. What's up, David? How you doing, man? All right, pick up back your phone. Go ahead and tell me. Tell me. How many thoughts was in your mind? How many things was descriptive in your mind? What the voice was saying to you? What those words were saying to you? How much things that you think about? How much things that you describe or explain in your mind? How many things came to you in words? Speaking to you, telling you about somebody else or something else or something about you. Really? Nothing came to you? Wow. That's pretty deep. A whole lot, Ebony? Okay. A whole lot. Water, Ruby? Okay. Nothing but peace was in my mind. Okay, that's good. A million thoughts. How I have so much to do with work and kids. Yep. Just a couple things. Okay. All right, so check this out, right? When you was just thinking, in the past, those who was calm now, when you were thinking all the time, right? Thank you, blue-eyed Lay. Thank you. When you thinking, or when you were just thinking just now, let me ask you a question. Did you hear a voice in your head speaking? Just enjoying the sun. Sometimes it feels so good. That's amazing. Is there a voice in your head that you listen to? When you were thinking, like for instance, what I'm gonna do today? These kids are gonna attend to school tomorrow. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh my God, look at her. She is so beautiful. Oh, look at him. He is fine. That man is chiseled. He's so handsome. I wish I could meet him someday. He is so. Look at her. She got big old boobs. My boobs ain't big. Her boobs bigger than mine. Do you all hear that voice a lot? How many times do you all hear that voice? A lot, right? And where's the voice coming from? Where's the voice coming from? Ebony, you said you heard your voice. A lot of times, you think that was your voice. Have you ever seen that voice? Okay, so let me ask you a question. If that was your voice, right? If that was your voice, do you notice that when you're about to go to sleep, that voice comes louder? You notice that when you are trying to be okay, that voice comes louder? Do you notice that when you are anxious, that voice makes you more anxious? Do you notice that when you're happy, that voice makes you more happy? When you are sad, it makes you more sad? Do you know that when you are scared, it makes you more scared? When you have fear, it brings up those fear. Whose voice is that? Whose voice do you think it is? Yours? That ain't your voice. That's the problem. That's not your voice. Just because you've been hearing it all your life, you think it's yours. If it was your voice, there would be no need to hear it. If it was your voice, there would be no need for you to speak to listen to it. That's not the ego. That's something that you are just used to hearing, and you think that is yours. Listen, when you identify the voice, it goes away. All right? Hear what I just said. When you identify the voice, it goes away. Let's do another experiment. You are ready? I don't want to do. You know what? Let me not do this experiment. Listen, I'm not going to do the experiment. You have to be able to identify the voice. Hey, Andrea. We don't identify the voice. We just hear this voice since we could know ourselves. We hear this voice and we listen to it. And you know why we listen to it? Check this out. If I hear this right here. If I came on here, right? You say, let's do it. If I came on here and 90% of the things that I tell you was wrong, was bad advice. Check this out. If you came to my life all the time and 90% of the things that I told you was bad advice, would you keep coming? Would you keep coming? Would you? Yes? No? Maybe so? Would you take me seriously? Would you listen to me? Would you trust me what I said? Would you believe what I said? Would you actually take me personally or seriously? Would you? No. Exactly. No. You wouldn't. No, exactly. Right. You wouldn't. Now, let me ask you another question. How many times that voice made you disappointed? How many times that voice don't shut up? How many times that voice don't make you sleep? How many times that voice give you the back? Oh my God, I wonder, he probably doing some crap right now. You know what? He probably doing some crap. Then you realize the boy was just at work. The boy worked late. She worked late. She was talking to somebody else on the phone. She was talking to her sister. She was talking to her mother. He was talking to probably his baby, his child. How many times has it lied to you? A lot. What's up, Warren? How you doing, man? It lied to you a lot. It's still your voice? Think about it. Do you still trust it? Yes, you do. Why? It has been wrong about 80 to 90% of the time. Miss Brightside, you get it. It has lied to you about 90% of the time. And here you are still believing it. You still believe it. Hey, Sexy Soldier, how are you doing? You still trust it. So you will go with everything that it says. Oh my God. I wonder what she's doing. I wonder what he's doing. You know what? He's probably lying. Shut that voice. Shut up. Shut it up. It's not your voice. It was never your voice. It was never your voice. It's not your voice. It's not your voice. So you have to understand. That voice come on when you happy. It tells you all these good things. When something good happen at work, you're like, oh my God. Oh my God, look at my cute TikTok. How you doing, Celia? You know, oh my God. Oh, life is so good. I'm so happy. I'm so joy. It makes you feel better, right? But as soon as you get upset, I can't stand that mother effer. I should go and punch him in his mouth. You should go punch him in his mouth. You should tell him who he is. Give him a piece of your mind. Tell him tell him he garbage. Tell him he. And when you sad, he telling you, oh, it's okay. Sure, maybe it was. It makes you more sad. That voice makes you. It expands everything. It makes everything extreme. Is the voice really you? And if it's always wrong, why do you trust it so much? Why do you trust it so much? You trust it because that's all you know. That's all you have heard. So therefore you think it's you. That voice ain't you. You are listening to a boogeyman. You have a boogeyman in your voice. Hey, Nia Princess, how you doing? You got a boogeyman in your head, and it's telling you all this, and you believe in it. Thing is never true. It's never right. It's never anything. It always increase your frequency or decrease your frequency. The more you focus on what it will give you, the more reason to think that way. Right. Exactly. So it's making you think all these things, it's making your frequency go, your frequency. And you know what? Many of us, we have this frequency, right? Our frequency is just... Sometimes it's up when you're in a good mood, then we drop. And when we drop, we get depressed. I'm depressed. Boom, back up. Because your thoughts start to tell you all these things going up. Listen, a lot of times, if you believe the positive vibe, you're going to believe the negative one too. If you take compliments, you're going to take criticism. You're going to take them to heart. There's nothing wrong to listen to the voice. There's nothing wrong. But understand, sometimes you just leave it alone. Sometimes you ignore it, especially when you're going to bed. Especially when you're going to bed. When you're going to bed, here it comes. Oh my God, you ain't did this. Oh, you ain't did this all day. Man, you didn't. Did you put away the dryer? I mean, did you put clothes in the dryer? Wait, did you put it in? Did you what? Wait, hold on. Did I leave my stuff at the gym? Did I leave my underwear at the gym? Wait, no. Wow, today was supposed to be. Did I do everything today? No, shoot. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. And then I gotta work on this, I gotta work on that, I gotta see my boss. That thing comes loud. Did you lock the car? Exactly. That thing becomes so loud. That your voice comes at nighttime. Is like, oh shoot, I can't sleep. So here I come. I'm overthinking. So here we tell people, I was up all night thinking, thinking that's a good thing. The voice would have you go, yeah, all night. Hey, Ika Ko. I can't say your name. I think I messed your name up. How are you doing? Is it Ayaka Joe? But that voice would make you. So here you telling your friends, I was up all night. So you come to work the next day. You come to school. Your eyes all big on the hair. It's just big. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep because my eye. I was up all night thinking. I really what you was thinking about. You know. You know. I was just thinking, about what? About not a damn thing. T, you got better, you said? That's all you do is overthink. Yeah, I'm telling you. And when you overthink, you all you do is create more problems. Has anybody solved anything overthinking? Has anything been solved overthinking? Yeah, has it been solved? Anything? You ain't thinking about it. You can't even. Tomorrow you wake up, you're like, oh, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Then here you come with the coffee, extra whatever you put in caffeine. I'm gonna get 2 shots. I'm so tired. You're driving to work with a thing in your hand. I'm so tired. Then as soon as you're about to go to sleep again, what are we doing tomorrow? You're like, yes. So your body is completely awake. You're like, yeah, what am I doing tomorrow? Then tomorrow morning, same crap again. Pour in the coffee. I'm so tired. Girl, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. And then you go on TikTok Live, right? You go on TikTok Live. You see people on TikTok Live? It's go, oh, I'm so tired. Take your ass back to sleep. Like, what are you doing on TikTok? It'd be 7 in the morning. I am so tired. Oh my God. And you think people were supposed to be impressed by you because you're tired? Because you're tired, that means you were doing something that's productive. No, it was burning yourself out. See, productivity don't really burn you out. Unproductivity burns you out. That's you be drained. Oh my God. Thinking will F you up. Thinking will F you up. You know, after you exercise, sometimes your body is still so upbeat and energized that you can't sleep. Because exercises keep you awake for a while, especially after you run. You can't fall asleep. Some of us can't fall asleep. Thinking does the same thing. Thinking, I'm telling you all, thinking creates and burn more same amount of energy as exercise. It's the same thing. About 25% or 30% of your energy goes to thinking. So now when you're thinking at night, your body is creating emotions. Your body is creating energy, and the energy keep moving to your body. Emotions are energy of movement. So, or energy of motion. So the more you overthink, oh my God, so then you're creating all these emotions. Bam, 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 bam. Good night. You have a good day. bam, emotions, bam. So your body's awake. Your body's just awake. I can't sleep. I can't sleep because your body's just being charged up, right? Charge, thoughts, charge, thought. You can't sleep. So in the morning time, when you finally stop charging because you finally wake up, you look just like the I don't know what that is. So finally, when you lay down, when your body just, I'm so tired, I gotta sleep. You wake up, you're tired. So you depend on the coffee. Listen, sometimes you have to accept what didn't happen. It didn't happen. Then you come on Facebook Live. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm just driving to work now. Oh my God, I've been up all night not doing shit. You think that because you was up. You think because you was up, everybody should be like, oh my God, you up thinking all night. You were so productive. I'm serious. We thinking, wait, you was all about life, really? Yes, I was about night. I was thinking about life. Do you know life is still going on, whether you think about it? Do you know life, seriously, do you know life is still going whether you think about it or not? Let's understand this part. Life continues whether you think or not. The more you think is the less you experience life. Let's go deep. The more you think is the less you experience life, because now you're only experiencing your thoughts. So your body is literally in a place where your thoughts begin to affect your body, not life anymore. Life goes around you, but you can't experience life. You experience life through your thoughts. A matter of fact, to go even deeper, what's going to happen to you, what's going to happen to your sicknesses, what's going to happen to your body, your mind, your soul, is because your thoughts are generating its own reality and you are experiencing your own reality. That's why you're suffering. That's why you're suffering, because you're experiencing your thoughts, and your thoughts ain't high frequency, your thoughts are low frequency. So you experience a low life drag. Lord, tell me that's not deep. You thought your overthinking meant something. You thought it was you being productive. Hey, Corazon, how are you doing? You're absolutely correct to actually catch your life. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You were so kind. Hey, Sex Cinderella, how are you doing? But yeah, you understand, man. Sometimes you gotta shut your eggs. Listen, you know, let me tell you how I sleep. Okay, you want me to tell you how I sleep? Let me tell you, and this is a conscious thing that I do. I exercise daily, okay? I exercise every day. I have to. That's all that, hey Rasta, how you doing? Is that my sister? Oh, my sister back up. Hey Melanie. I exercise every day. So part of my energy that's supposed to be for activity, I use it. So when I use my activity thing that my body set aside for me to use, because some of us ain't active at all. It is actually 1:51 a.m., but I slept until 2 p.m. today, so I'm good. And I don't work. So I exercise daily. So I expand my energy that my body needs to actually expand, so that I don't need that. Okay? Number 2, I make peace with whatever happens. You have to write these down, because you already read this again. So I exercise daily. Number 2, I make peace with everything that happened today. Somebody cussed me out, somebody hit me, somebody punched me, somebody cussed me, somebody give me the middle finger, somebody called me a fool or idiot, somebody commented bad negatively on my stuff, somebody, I said something crazy, I cussed somebody out. I make peace with everything that happened. Do you know, and do you understand how powerful that is, to make peace? That means it's not in you anymore. That means the frequency just is gone. No, I'm no longer carrying it. So my body ain't there suffering through it. My mind ain't there trying to figure out why. I don't have to ask why. I made peace with it. It happened. Number 3, what I do, I choose my thoughts. I choose my thoughts. So if I let go of what happened and I choose my thoughts. Number 4, I find something to experience in a good, higher frequency. So I experience the sunset. I experience the trees and I experience the weather. I experience the sun. I experience the light. I experience family. I experience my children. I experience something that generates love. Listen, some things in your life generates love. There's always, see, God was so, God, when he created this thing, this life, he knows that just a thought can spark your interest. Just a thought can spark your frequency. Thoughts can spark your energy more than caffeine. Let me say it again because I don't think we understand this. A thought can generate energy more than caffeine can. More than caffeine or anything can. A thought could do 10 times the energy in your body. Listen, picture this right here. Picture this. Let me tell you all how you are being lied to. Picture this. You remember when you was in church? And you were sleepy as hell in church? Your mom is pinching you. Wake up! You just, man, I'm pinching and waking me up. You ain't giving me energy. Like, oh, shoot. Damn. The pastor said, amen. The thought of you leaving that church, you wake the hell up. You're like, oh, shoot, I ain't sleeping no more. Not. Listen, number 2, you in a bad mood, you tired, you drained, your phone ring. Hey. And you're like, hey. It's your boo, your best friend, your boo, your father, your sister, somebody that you love. Somebody says, hey, what you doing? I'm not doing anything, I'm just here. Hey, I wanna take you out to dinner. Okay, well, bam, that thought of you going to dinner with this person or with wake you. Now all of a sudden you ain't tired no more. You don't need nothing else, because your thoughts is what does the work. But we are so dependent on things outside of us to make us experience anything that should be inside of us regardless. We are so dependent on things outside of us to make us feel that we are giving away our own power to be able to feel what we need to feel. One thought can generate so much power. It can wake you up in some. Have you ever been tired and then saw a picture of your little child or my daughter? Like sometimes I look at my daughter, I'm like, oh, I'm waking now. Because it sparks something in me. It sparks something. And when you look at, like when I look at my daughter, I don't see her hair, or my daughters, I see them, they're here, and I'm like, oh my God. I see their faces and their spirit, because it does something to me. It awakens me. The way how God was, man, God, this universe created so much to remind us of love. You are always going to be reminded of love if you just look at the right things. If you open your eyes, you will always be reminded of a reason to love and of a reason to be awakened. You will always be reminded of something to charge you up. That's just how God created you. Hey, loving me, how you doing? That's how God created you. Who's not a Melanie? Where's Nala at? Oh, Nala, okay. That's what she does to you, right? I'm telling you. That's exactly what it is. God is slick. Slick. But many times we don't realize it. Our mind is so occupied with the simple crap that don't mean nothing at all to us. You know, I was talking to today. Love is a very strong energy. It's the highest frequency. So when you input love in your life, it just sparks you up. But imagine if you stay in love. I keep asking me, Kirk, are you in love? Yeah, I'm in love. With who? Well, I can't be in love just in love. I gotta be in love with somebody. Can't I just be in love? Because to be out of love is stupid. To be out of love, Kirk, like I post videos sometimes. Kirk, you must be in love. I've been in love. For the past 7 years, I've been in love. Since I recognize what it does, I stay in it. The hell, why would I want to stop? Why would I want to be out of love? That don't make me nothing. I'll be miserable. I'll be sad and lonely talking about, oh my God. And it doesn't matter who you're with when you're not in love. It doesn't matter who you're with. You could be with anybody. If you're not in love, you'll still be lonely. You'll still be ridiculous. You will still be tired. You will still be drained. You will still be frustrated. You will still be angry, resentful, and they will carry all that crap. So why not? You look so serious. I am serious. So why not just stay in love? Why not just be in love? Whether you come or you go, I'm still in love. Whether she leaves me or not, I'm still in love. Whether you piss me off or not, I'm still in love because love is where I live. My love don't change because you decide to be an ass. Yeah. See, that's what we call peace. Peace is not just about peace, and peace is about your love don't change. See, I want to protect my peace. No, you don't protect your peace. That's what peace does. Peace is the protector. It protects your love. See, I just went over your head with that one. I went way over your head with that one. You don't have to protect your peace. You protect your love. That's what that point of peace is, to protect you. You can't protect that which is supposed to protect you. It makes no damn sense. You can't protect your peace. That's why it's there. It's like you saying, I want to protect the fortress that I've built. The walls of this fortress. I want to protect this fort that I've built to protect the city. You can't. That's supposed to protect you from anybody coming out. So when we say I want to protect my peace, it makes no damn sense. It's pointless. You can't protect your peace. That's what peace does. So when you rest in peace, when you are resting in peace, peace is like, I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna do the work. You ain't got to listen. Sit your butt down. Be silent. I got this. Who comes, who goes, you're still there. You want to protect your love, because when love leaves, oh shoot, I'm so tired. I'm so mad. I'm so frustrated. Oh, I can't forgive you. Oh, I can't trust nobody. I don't like myself. I want to compare myself with everyone in this universe. I don't look good. Look at me. I don't look. My nipple is left. I have 2 nipples on one side. Oh my God. But I'm supposed to look like that though. I'm supposed to be like that. I'm supposed to have kids like her. I'm supposed to have a husband like her. I'm at this age where I'm supposed to have a house like him. And I'm supposed to do this like him. I'm supposed to have a wife and a family at this age. You start to compare yourself because you lack love. Love is not there. Love is completely gone. Stay in love and see what love does. Stay in love and see what love does. I'm protecting my peace. No, protect your love. And if you protect your love, you won't react to how you're reacting. You won't be so mad. You know what I mean? You won't be so angry all the time because, oh, he's trying to steal my peace. Nobody's trying to steal your peace. Nobody could steal. And, we say these things. What's up, SKRG? Are we not loving properly if we keep the people away from us that only come and go as listen, yeah, you are protecting your love in that way because you are protecting your frequency, right? Your frequency is your ability to love, right? So you have to protect because if it disturbs you, if it angers you and creates feelings inside of you that you don't like, sometimes you gotta separate yourself until you are able to build that whatever you need, to build that resistance so that it don't affect you. But then again, people coming and going in our lives, that's a lot of time that's based on a foundation that we don't love ourselves either. Because if we let people keep coming and going, they're gonna disrupt your whole life. They're gonna disrupt you. You got something going on good, then they leave. Then you start building again, then they come and tear it down. So that's gonna disrupt. That's a disruption of life. Period. From this live, or should I say, I'm glad that I live found. Oh, thank you. But yeah, start living in love. Don't wait for somebody to come and be in love with. You don't have to be in love with nobody. They lie to you. You ain't got to be in love with nobody to experience love. You can be in love with... Because in all reality, those feelings come from a cause we need to clean up our vibe, yeah? Yeah, they lie to us. I forgot what was I going to say? Man, we wait to love until we find somebody. Oh my God, when I find the right person, I'm gonna love them so much. Stupid, right? You know how stupid we sound with saying them stuff? And we think everybody's saying it, so we think that it sounds normal. What about if you text someone and they don't text you at all? Man, shoot. Yeah, but you know what though? When you have this, so one thing about love. You have to understand this. The first thing that love does, it sets protection barriers. That's the first thing that love does. It sets protection barriers. Love protects, right? Even when you read Corinthians, it always protects, right? Corinthians chapter 13, it always protects. It always protects. And what you're protecting is what carries love, which is you. You are protecting you and everything else that's carrying love. So it's not just you. your brothers, your sisters, because if you are protecting love, okay? This is where we go wrong. If you carry love, and I carry love, and she carry love, and he carry love. Check this out. No, let's go deep. Let's go a little bit deeper. If we all carry the same thing, then we all are the same. If we carry love, we all are connected through love. Because it's the same frequency, right? So if I carry love and you carry love and he carry love, then you have to protect each other. Because you are protecting what's in you. It's just, why would you want what's in them, which is the same in you, to get out? No. Is that simple? You see how simple it is? But you see how deep it is? So if I carry love, and you carry love, and him, so this is why God said, this is why Christ said, you must love everyone like yourself. You see how that connects so great? Do you see how that connects so perfect? You see how it makes sense now? Because if I carry love and you carry love, because what you're carrying is God, because God is love, right? So if I carry love and you carry love and she carry love and he carry love, then you must protect that which carry love. So therefore you cannot bring no harm. That's why sometimes you gotta leave people alone. You can't bring no harm, you can't bring no stress, you can't bring nothing in nobody's life that you don't like, because it affects you. Because what did I do? I do to myself. Because if I have love and you have love, then we are one. So therefore, if I do to you, I do to myself. That's how karma works. What you consider self-love, it's not self-love really. Because you just can't love yourself. Because if you carry love, then you must love. If you carry love, you must love. If you carry love, you must love. That's why you carry it. It's not to hate. It's not to be miserable. It's not to be angry and beg people to stay. No, you carry love because you want to protect it. So therefore, if you abusing me, disrespecting me, and lying to me and doing all this stuff, then listen, I have to separate myself. Because now my love starts to chip away. It's like, oh, shoot. Oh, I start seeing myself as ugly. Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go. I still love you, but you gotta go. I can't let you be around me. Because you effing want my frequency. You screwing up my frequency. My frequency is struggling right now. And I'm like, oh, shoot. I begin to see myself now without love. Now, love is like, hey, boundaries. That's what love does. Boundaries. You gotta protect that which you love. Boundaries. So now to protect me, I must release you. Boundaries. See, many of us, the reason why we can't have boundaries is because we don't love, because there's nothing to protect. So now when we don't love this and love what, and it's not your body that you love, but the body is a vessel, right? So therefore you must respect the vessel. So the body is not just what love is. The body is just a vessel that carries the frequency of love in our bodies, right? In our physical form. So now if I love me, if I love this life, if I love to express this life and experience this life, if this life has love, I must protect this life and that life. So what we consider self-love is I want to love this, but self-love is the equation. Boundaries are exactly mandatory for protection. Love is the common term. So if I have self-love and you have self-love, therefore love is what we have in common, not self-love. So therefore, if I have love and you have love, therefore I have to love you. It's because it's not loving self, because the self don't exist. It's about having love. And when you have love, some will spill on you and everybody else. It's like light. I cannot just light up one area. With a flashlight, I have to light up the whole area that the light is able to see. The entire area must be lit. That's what self-love does. It lights up the entire area. You can't just love you and think that's self-love. Many of us, when we break up in relationships, that's when you want to practice self-love. Oh my God, self-love is the best love. The only time that you say that is after you break up. Self-love is the best love. Self-love, Self-love is the beginning of understanding who you are. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it's not proud. Love is a beautiful thing. We just we just misunderstand it all the time. We're not aware that self-love is just you carrying love that you have to protect. But listen, but when you are carrying this valuable treasure, which is love, which connects you to the entire universe. See, once you're carrying love, you are connected. See, you can't get rid of love because somebody leaves you. You can't disconnect yourself because somebody left you. I will not love again is a very stupid statement. And this ain't judgment on nobody. This is just ignorance. I can't love again is very foolish. Because you can't love again, that means you're disconnected. You're putting your own plug out. You are literally you are dying from a spiritual that you are literally pulling your plug out. I can't love again. You just pull your plug. No, you're gonna always feel lonely. You're gonna always feel disconnected. You're gonna always feel like you're by yourself. I can't trust. But this is why you can't trust nobody, because you're disconnected. See, when you love, you trust everybody, because you don't have to trust them of your life, because nobody is obligated to protect your life. But you don't have to trust them, to not ever. No, you trust you. You trust you. So therefore, when you don't have love, then I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I think, oh, you want to hurt me. I gotta protect myself. I gotta protect my peace. Because you lack love. You lack it. You don't have it. It's gone. It's been gone. But when you plugged in, you see love in everybody. So I know who to trust, who not to trust. I know who to get close to. I know who to leave alone. I understand the frequencies. I understand. Hey, you are meant to me. Because everybody ain't gotta be a part of your life just because you love. But you just respect everybody initially. You trust everybody. See, somebody told me the other day, trust is not earned. Trust is not initial, it's earned. You know how foolish that is? I carry love, but once I clock in, the manager is horrifically horrible and hateful. But see, but understand this, okay? Blessed be. Let's go a little deep. Okay? The manager is horrifically horrible and hateful, but you carry love. But it disturbs your love, right? But why? Because you feel like she should be like you, or he should be like you, or he should carry what you carry. Once you have love, you have understanding. People are suffering. People are mad. People are angry. People are suffering. And you have to you can love when you allow people to be themselves. It's very hard to love when you can't accept. And part of accepting is to say, that's who you are. That's who you choose to be at this moment. I have to accept it. Because by you not accepting it, you are resisting it. And once you build resistance, love is like, conditional. Seriously. Just think about it. One thing about love is that you have to accept. It doesn't say when things look good, when things feel good, when things look right, when things feel right. It says if you carry love, love. Because you love him because remember, originally they said, why do we love? We love because of who we are, not because of who they are. You don't love because of them. You love because of you. You love because you carry love. You're the vessel of love. So you have to love because that's what you carry. You're not carrying it and basing it. What if Christ that we believe pick and choose who to love and who he died for? No, I'm not a Christian, but I'm just saying. What if he picked and chose who he died for and who he loved based on our anger and no, boy, we all be lost. Yeah, oh, shoot, I ain't making it. I'm out. I'm out too. All y'all gonna be out. Except us will allow it to love and connect. Yeah, we're gonna all be out. We'll be like, oh, shoot, I ain't make that cut. Not this life. Man, you know what? Shoot, let's just live in the club. Let's just go to the club and just sleep there. Because I ain't make that cut. Shoot, bump that. I'm telling you. But he loved based on who. See, God loved based on who he is, or it is, or whatever it is, or whatever God is, whatever frequency that is. It's because of him, or her, or whatever it is. Let me say it is because of it, not because of you. By being loved can't be misunderstood by others. And you know what? You know what one thing love is? Understanding. Love is understanding. Yeah. Corazon, yeah. I wanna make love in this club. In this club. Yeah, you know, I got a serious pass to boy. I got a club pass. But I'm saying, be love for you. How much love should you give a person? Love is ungood. Love, and yeah, understanding. Facts. How much love should you give a person? How much love do you have? Now, again, just because you love doesn't mean that you're gonna be stupid now. Okay, because love is enlightenment. Love is not stupid. You can't have love and be stupid. It just don't work. Love, enlightenment. You right, Secret Soldier? Enlightenment is the ability to see what's there. That's what enlightenment is. You are seeing the lie. You spotting the lie. That don't make sense. This is true. That's what enlightenment means. That's what enlightenment really means. No, we ain't coming in here ready to grow. We coming in here to learn. So when you love, you're enlightened, right? So how much love can you give? How much do you have? Now, if somebody's playing games with you and doing this, and you still talking about, loving them don't mean that you gotta stay. See, just because I love you don't mean I have to be your puppet or be your fool. You ain't got to be nobody's fool. Unconditional love don't mean unconditional tolerance, and we need to understand this. Unconditional love does not mean unconditional tolerance. Unconditional love doesn't mean unconditional tolerance. Unconditional love does not mean unconditional tolerance. You can never run out of love. You can't. So how much should you give somebody? Give them all. Because love comes back. It's like regenerated. So the more you give, it's like, enlightenment is not stupid. Exactly. We can't. Love don't make you stupid. People talk about love is blind. How is love blind when love is enlightenment? It doesn't make no sense. Love is blind. Love cannot be blind. Yes, you accept people for who they are. Yes, you know, maybe they're not as pretty as you would think or as beautiful, but it's still love. They are still beautiful to you. However, love is not blind when it comes to somebody abusing you, disrespecting you, talking about love is blind. Love is enlightenment. Well, if it's unconditional love, then you must stay. Why? But how much unconditional love can you feel for yourself when you're feeling like you are the problem and you ain't good enough, and you start to feel insecure, and you start having heart problems and chest problems, and you start to feel as lonely, and no, that's not safe. That's not safe at all. Love is enlightenment. It's not love with enlightenment. Love is enlightenment. Because it's with love, our son Grace, is with love is how you grow. Remember, love is your inspiration, right? Love inspires, motivates, love pushes you. Love is no jealousy, not being proud. Love is kind, love is pure. So therefore, it's empowered. Therefore, that's what enlightenment means. When you are enlightened, right? When you come to an enlightened being, judgment goes away. All this emotional stuff go away. All this anger goes away. Or is understood. All this jealousy and judgment goes away because there's no need for it. Because you cannot be enlightened without those things. Because if you are experiencing still, I don't trust, I don't love, I judge people, I'm angry, I'm this, I'm that, then everything that happens, you're going to put your own damn emotions to it, and then it's going to be a whole 10% right and 90% wrong, because you're going to judge it based on your perception, which is your emotional state. So, love says, remove all these barriers of love. Let me be free. Let me enlighten you. Let me show you. Let me experience you from purity, because I'm pure. I'm kind, not just to one person. I'm kind to all. That's who I am. I'm kind. I don't judge. I always protect. I'm always there. I have compassion. I have empathy. Listen, this is what love is. How much love can you give? Everything. Now remember earlier I said, that question stems from this. What if I give you all my love and you leave? Sergeant, I am getting better at life, or am I listening to top too much? I forget what was I gonna say? Lord, Chef, you made me forget what I was gonna say, man. What was I gonna say? Do you wanna know? Dang it, I forgot. Yeah, you can never run love. Because so picture. Oh yeah. That's stem from what if I love you, what if I give you all my love and you leave? Now remember what I said. If you practice attachment, you gotta practice detachment. What's up, Aries Sun God? How you doing, man? Namaste. Namaste, man. Hey, thanks for joining. Hey, Goddess Touch. If you practice attachment, practice detachment. Because when you love in this moment, when the moment is finished, let me tell you, if you have a piece of cheesecake, you indulge in the cake. You would love it. You there with it. You feel it. You experience this cake, and it become one with you. The cake became you. The cake became human, because you consume it. Whatever you consume becomes you. So if you're in the moment of when you're with somebody and you're loving them and you're giving them so much, because you're giving because you have. You're not giving because you need to give to feel worthy. Because many of us, we give to feel worthy. We give to feel relevant. We give to feel relevant. But if I give you this, then you might stay. No, when you give because you have it and you can. So when we're with somebody, how much love can I give? I give you all my love, but I enjoy the moment when I was with you. But when the moment is finished, I ain't scared of it. I ain't scared of it being finished. I ain't worried about it not being finished. I ain't stressing about it. Because when the moment is finished, I'm still here. When the moment is finished, life is still within me. When the moment is finished, this next moment became perfect too. This next moment became perfect. So I must indulge in this next moment. Let me tell you this. There is so much power in each moment. If we live in each moment, we will stay powerful. See, but many of us want to go back to the past where there's no power, no energy in the past. So therefore, when you go back, when you leave this moment where there's energy, to go back to a past where it's expired and there's no energy, it drains you. It completely drains you. Because you lose your power in the past. Your power is completely gone in the past. It's like you're traveling back to a time where nothing existed. But everything exists right now in this moment. So therefore, it's powerful. So when you exist in this moment, it's powerful. So if you could exist and indulge and be happy and be at peace and be in love in this moment, and then when you're with somebody and you give your love, you give them all your love, because you can't give them all your love because love is not even yours. Love is like going to a damn lake, right? It's like going to a lake with a big old truck, and you take six trucks full of water to go somewhere else, and the lake was not even touched. The lake is still have the same amount of water that you took, that you met there. It has the same amount of water. That's what love is. You can't give all your love. It's impossible, because love is not yours to give. Love is yours to share. You share your love, share your love. But when you share in your love, experience it. Feel the moment. Feel all your senses in your body. You know how to love? You love better when you are vulnerable. Many of us are afraid to be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Say, oh my God, feel the senses. Taste it. Touch it. Listen to it. Feel it. Experience it. Become indulged in it. That's why why would you do something and you're afraid of doing it? Yeah, I'm going to do it, but I'm so scared. You're resisting it. Therefore, you can't experience it. You cannot experience it fully because you have doubts, insecurities, fear, and a whole bunch of trash thoughts about it. So now you're experiencing it in your thoughts. So you're not even experiencing it. You are experiencing it based on your thoughts about it. So now the experience is just crappy. Now you have fear. Now you have anxiety. Now you have but what if? No, if you're gonna do it, do it. Low vibes, right? Do it. How are you doing, Angel Eyes? How are you doing? If you're gonna do it, just do it. And when you do it, understanding detachment is the practice of loving something as deeply as you can and understanding that it might not be there tomorrow. And the last part, it's okay. That's what detachment is. So if I could love you, my wife or my girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, if you can love them in a way that when they are there, you love them with everything, but when they are gone, you still love with everything that you got. Love is not supposed to slow down based on who comes or who goes. Love is supposed to remain steady and consistent. It is who you are. Am I sticking? Am I sticking? Am I pausing? Am I pausing or not? Okay. Yeah, that constant flow. Oh, so okay, so I'm not sticking. Okay. But yeah. So you have to understand, man, you have to love like you've never been hurt before. Because then you will never experience it for what it is. You only experience it based on your ego. And you can't love from your ego because your ego is just a physical sense of belonging. Your ego is a physical sense of feeling relevant. You can't love from your ego. You can love conditionally based on your ego. That's what we do. We love conditionally based on our ego. But when you elevate your consciousness, then you love spiritually. And to love, because the spirit is already free. So whether somebody comes or goes, my love don't change. Another thing is, when you get to a place in your life where you are enlightened or more spiritual, people think that love's supposed to look like this, feel like this, be excited about it. No, if I've been with love for 8 years, whether he or she there, whether people come and people go, what's to be excited about? I already know, understand what it is. So therefore, the excitement and is very exciting now. Don't get me wrong. The excitement is amazing. Hey, bossy, how you doing? The excitement is amazing. But I'm saying, it's okay. I understand. Listen, I've been doing this for a long time. I know. My love is... See, you just fresh. See, you opening up love when you meet somebody. So you want to express all these things. I've been loving before you came. I've been loving before you came. And I'm going to still love after you go. So I don't need to be all this... I don't know if I understand. I don't want to be all extra expressive. Being, oh my God, I don't do that. You know what I mean? My love is based on me. It's not based on you. So therefore, for you to go in my consciousness and create this feeling or emotions within me is very hard because I don't allow the outside things to make me feel anything. Many of us allow the outside environment to make us feel, to make us experience for the first time. And if you depend on that, when the outside experience is done, you're going to suffer. You're going to feel like, oh my God, it's something I did, it's something that you did. You're going to experience suffering because now when it comes, you feel good. When it goes, you're going to feel terrible. Me, if before you come, I feel good. Therefore, you can't really trigger me. Do you see the difference? So when you leave, hey, thank you. Thank you for the experience. It was fun. Thank you. Love don't stop. You all keep stopping love because you all keep getting hurt. And you all keep getting hurt because you are expectation. You all keep getting hurt because of the expectation. Yeah. You all keep getting hurt not because of love. Love hurts. How does love hurt? Because love, that's why you're here. How does love hurt? Love don't hurt. But I'm saying, man, we have to open our mind sometimes because our mind is so cloudy and closed and social media love. We have social media love. That's what we have. The social media love when everybody come on here and speak. You have one chance. One chance to do this. Or if you disappoint me one time, you got to go. It's like, you don't disappoint people. We see these social media prophets on here. And listen, I'm not anything. These people, you could tell that they don't have love. So they speak all this egotistical game. If you do this to me, or you gotta go. But you don't screw up to her. Like, you don't do that one thing one time, huh? Because your mistakes are better than hers or his. Because your mistakes it's not as bad, huh? Because your lies is not hurtful as hers or his. And we listen to those things and we think, oh my God. So we share these things. You see everybody sharing these same things. Now that became a voice. We all messed up, man, for real. So now that became a voice. Or a sound, and everybody is looking at the camera and the sound is playing. You got one time. You got one chance to be with me. And if you do this and you do that, then this is going to happen. Then that's going to happen. And you're like, but then you lying because you still stay in the same crap and you still... Listen, the reason why we look for all them physical things is because we don't have love. So the only description of love is physical. Because we're not in tune with the frequency, right? Our intuition is just completely dead. You know, we're not open spiritually to understand these things. So now we have to depend on the behaviors of somebody did this, so they mean they don't love me. No, sometimes people do shit because they do shit. Not because they don't love you, because people are programmed to do certain things. It doesn't mean that if he does this, he not love me. You don't know that. People love you based on the best thing that people love you the best that they can sometimes, but sometimes they just do human or people shit. Hey, thanks. Hey, Victor King, what's going on? Thank you. But sometimes people do things. Now, I ain't saying to be a fool, but you have to, sometimes people come with things. People come with baggage. People come with misunderstanding. People come with past trauma, past programming. People come with a whole bunch of things. But it's love that makes you understand. It's wrong for us to believe someone will never lie to us. We lie to ourselves all the damn time. We are the biggest liars to ourselves. That's why we end up in these situations, because we lie to ourselves. We need a renewed spirit to love unconditionally and patience. Yeah. But we need understanding, man. So when you have understanding, it's like, hey, I understand. And you know, sometimes it could be annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it could be annoying. Listen, sometimes when you meet somebody who just got, like, you just don't get it. Love and numbers are the only universal language in my perception. What's the name? Beef Stick Wiggle. But yeah, I mean, we just love our numbers. I got you. But yeah, but we just gotta understand, man. You carry love. Your love can't be dependent on having somebody in your life. Your love can't be dependent on somebody staying in your life. Your love is not dependent if somebody leave your life or come to your life. Your love is dependent on you, your frequencies, your heart chakra, your entire being is yours. Love is yours. Love was always yours. We want love from people. I'm looking for love. You hear people say all the time, I'm looking for love. Why is love so hard to find? Because you don't have it. It don't exist anywhere else besides within you. You know what I mean? It's there. But if you don't have it, you can't recognize it. How can you recognize it if you don't have it? If I tell you go outside and look for something that you never heard before, it might be in your face and you could never even find it because you don't know what you're looking for. And if I tell you go outside and get me that whatever, something, you go outside, you don't know what you're looking for. I haven't given you a picture of it. So you're there looking. You don't know what you're looking for. It's right there, but you can't. Come on, bring it. Like I be telling my son, hey, bring me that such and such right there. And he's like, what? It's right there. Where? No, my son he be annoying me with that. I can't find. It's right there, son. I can't. Dude, I'm going to spank you. It's right in front of your face. Daddy, I don't see it. Is it this? No, the other one. This? Yes, it was right there. Dude, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? I'm saying, so if you're missing love, you can't find love. Yeah, because we think that we finding somebody else's love. You can't find somebody else's love. You finding your own. It's your love that must go out. You make 3 kids. Yeah. Hey, Lina, how you doing? It's your love that leaves you to come back. It's not my love. It's not your love that comes back to me. It's my love that comes back to me. Yeah, man. Yeah, that boy be getting on my nerves sometimes. I believe people hurt others is to feed their own ego. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, to feed their own ego. Oh yeah, to make them feel relevant. Like, say this. Like, if I could bring emotions on you, I feel better. If I could bring hurt, I feel better. If I could make you suffer, I feel better. That's the ego playing games. It's a power struggle. Because the ego, when you're dealing with the ego, it's about power. The ego has to feel more powerful. has to feel more relevant, has to feel more overpowered. It's just people living in the ego place. You know, everybody's not a narcissist. Some people just don't know. Some people just don't have a spiritual discernment. Some people just don't have knowledge of spirituality. So, you know, it's not everybody, you know, I think we're using these terms. So when somebody comes and don't want you or reject you, he's a narcissist. Sometimes people just bring pain to you because that's what they know. That's how they grew up. That's what they see. And there's a power struggle. Sometimes they want to feel relevant. And that's the only way how they know. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a thin line sometimes. Why do people feel good hurting people? Because hurt people naturally. Hurt people will hurt people. Because if you have pain going on within, you're gonna want to get it out. And to get it out, sometimes you're gonna hurt somebody else, but the pain is still in you. So you want to try to get it out and put it on somebody else. It's like holding a piece of fire in your hand. You're gonna want to pass it on. You want to hold it in your hand. That's why people hurt people, because they are carrying pain. Because to not carry pain and suffering, to hurt somebody don't make sense. To make somebody sick doesn't make sense. So to hurt somebody when you don't have hurt within is like, hey, no. I mean, no, sometimes is, you know, it's not intentional. But when you are sick, naturally you spread the virus. I was told once that it wasn't anyone's job to make me have. Oh, of course not. Of course not. It's true. Some people are unaware that they are doing it. Yeah. Some people are very unaware. Some people don't even try. And you know, sometimes even an enlightened being, not enlightened. I don't want to say enlightened being. Somebody who is on a conscious journey will hurt people still. Ain't like they try to, but sometimes people have expectations of them. People have expectations, because most of the time it's our expectation that does the work. Our expectations, man, they be effing you up. Because these expectations, what you do, you create a whole story in your mind. You create a whole story in your complete consciousness. So you put this story and you sign this image in your mind of somebody, because you have an image, right? And here you go making up these stories. Especially when somebody's saying the right thing, you go make up a story. Then you start to change your story and the image based on what you want to see. And then when somebody do this, you, oh my God, I can't believe I'm hurt. No, sometimes just cut the expectations crap. Just relax. There are many sides of the voice. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta just relax. Just don't build up no story. Just relax. Just relax. Just chill. Just enjoy life. Enjoy the moment. But everybody wanna materialize love. Well, I like you, you like me. Let's do something. Sometimes there's nothing else to do. You know what I mean? I like you, you like me. Let's make something material. Let's make something solid. Let's solidify this love and this feeling. And now with this feeling, now let's set boundaries. Let's set rules. Now the shit just say, never mind. You just ruined the entire experience. I don't want no more. You know what I mean? Like, never mind. You know what I mean? That's what we do. Because we wanna take love and put it in a box and say, this is how we should love. Man, no. That stuff don't work. That's why sometimes relationships stuff don't work. That's why many of them don't work, because we're trying to solidify love. We're trying to make love into a physical, into one thing. All the time, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I like you, you like me. Oh my God, I love you. And you love me, right? Yes. You love me, right? Yes. Right? So you love me? Yes. you love me? Do you remember that song? You love me? Yes. You love me? Yes. God dang it. You love me? Yes. But I love you too. Okay? Yes. You love me? Yes. But I love you too. Since I love you and you love me, let's make something. But you can't do this. You can't go here. You can talk to her. You can talk to him. You can't do this. You can't stay at the nighttime. You can't hang out with your friends. You can't drink. You can't smoke. You can't this. You can't talk. You can't talk on the phone after this time. You can't sleep in the other room. You can't sleep on the couch. You can't do this. You can't go out. You can't come on. You can't come in. You can't live out there. You can't. Oh no. Never mind. You keep that love somewhere else. I'm serious. We want the last name to right? Man, why are you trying to solidify love? Why can't you just love freely? Love is free. But when you put all these rules into love, it doesn't work. Love is too big. It doesn't work. And that's why in a relationship, many of us want to put all these rules and regulations to work. It doesn't work that way. It's no longer free. Now love is a slave to your needs. Love becomes a slave to your needs, to your ego. Let's check this out. Love becomes a slave to your expectation. Check this out. Look how deep that is. Love becomes a slave because now it's so much rules, so much regulation, so much conditions. It became a slave to the relationship. Love is now a slave to your nonsense, your expectations, your needs. It doesn't work like that. But that's what we do. That's the stuff that we do that we gotta stop. Because the more you put rules and regulation on love, it doesn't work. Yeah, for real. I just hugged my dad for the first time in years since I was a child. I felt some move. Oh, really? Wow. 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 She said, I just hugged my dad for the first time in years since I was a child. Wow. Man, I am so honored. I am so honored. Wow. That's amazing. After a while, it starts feeling stressful. Hey, it's you like, God, dang, come on. It's too much. I needed to hear this. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you. All right, David. But yeah, it's just, we got to stop, man. So, I want to encourage us to just love. If you love somebody, love them. But remember, start loving nobody first. You remember, before things existed, before people and before anything existed in the universe was here. It was still here. Hey, Sherry, how are you doing? Happy Mother's Day, Sherry. Happy Mother's Day to you, too. Before anything existed, there was nothing, right? Before anything came, nothing was there. No thing was there. No thing. Not nothing, but no thing. Understand this. Before you can love anything, love nothing first. Just love. Just damn love. God dang it. Just love for no damn reason. You didn't have to have a reason to love. Just love. Before anything existed, there was nothing. But yet there was still pure potentiality. Right? The law of pure potentiality says, even though there was nothing, everything was there at the same time. So nothing was there, but everything was possible. It was potentially there. Understand this. Love says, you don't have to have nothing to love. But you're experiencing this life. Shit, if you can't love because you're experiencing this life, experiencing that life won't make you love anyway. Listen, oh Lord, have mercy. Listen, if you, I just went so deep, I shook my own self because I wasn't expecting to say that. You want to hear what I just said? You want to hear what I just said? I almost took my dress off of my legs and showed my legs for that one. I almost showed my dress for that one. Listen, hear what is it? Hear what is it? If you cannot love this life that you are, this life is amazing. It's pure. It has everything. It has all the potential that you need. It has love. It has everything. It has God in it. If you don't love this life, how can you love that one? How can you love that one when you don't love this one? If you can't experience this life and be with this life and love with this life, how can you possibly experience that one differently than this one? Abstinence. How can you experience that one? Why do you ignore this one? How can you not love this one but love that one? It doesn't make sense. Because life is life. Life is the same. There's no difference from life. As a matter of fact, we all have the same life. We all are the same. We look different. We might have a different accent. We have different goals and different thoughts. But we are the same being. We are the same being. It's the same life form that when life, God, whatever you call it, remove itself from us, everyone die. Who he removes itself from, we die. Therefore, we are the same. We are no difference. The same damn thing. So if you could love that life, let's say this. If you can love your kid's life, And you can't love your life. You don't understand what love is. You gotta accept your kids for all their insecurities, for all their anger problems, for all they're going to jail and prison. You could love them. They're not that cute because everybody from that their kids are the prettiest. They ain't that pretty. They ain't that cute. But you could love them and accept them. But when you come to yourself, you can't. I don't know how to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Come on, man. It makes no sense. Life is life. If you love one, you must love all because it's life. It's the same life. There's no difference in life. Life, Life. That's our name. You're confusing your name for the name that's on your birth certificate. You are confusing that name with life itself. You cannot be called a name. Your name is here while you are walking this physical journey just to be identified